Hi guys, and welcome back to JKT Gaming. I'm your hostess, Muffa or Bun, and we're on day 18 of our advent calendar. What am I building? We're on the side of the market now. Or the back end, depending on how you're looking at this. What are we building there? Ooh, a guardhouse! Ooh, I'm excited about this one. I have a cool idea about this, but let's get a good block. Good block, good block, good block, good block. Come on. Oh, best block! Excellent. Andesite. I can work with andesite. Andesite is the best block. I did just fill in this giant hole here. Now I want two main entrances. I want a front door and I want a side door. Like go into a lobby. Or in that lobby you go into like the quote-unquote guard room. It is very like a medieval police. And then I want cells. And that's what that separate little addition is back there. And I also brought this further away from the market because I want that road to go up to the stairs and then turn to go further to the right of this angle, I guess. Where did I go? Where did I go? There I am. So, because andesite is beautiful, we're using my other favorite block, dark oak, which I've tried not to use because I know I will overuse it if I let myself do it. And in that case, instead, we've been using a zillion things in mahogany. Alright. So I'm going to work at the back. I'm going to work on these cells first. I'm putting a completely different floor, and I want a rock floor. It's some kind of deep slate. I don't remember which. I think it's cobbled deep slate, but I'm not sure. I just took out that wall because I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. So I want you to like walk in and then turn left for more cells. So that the part of the cells have their back to the rest of the guard place. But not an encroaching amount. So in the end I think I do 5 medium stalls and then a large quote-unquote drunk tank. There we go. Look at that. It looks bad. That's not a bad template outline. Oh, I'm so happy I got andesite though. It's so great. Alright, let's fix that wall that I took in. We're gonna put our little corner walls in. Let's start with the big room. So I want this to just be a drunk tank, so it's kind of just got some benches, no bed. Putting a cauldron down. It's just a big holding pen, really. That's all I wanted. And yes, everything is going to have an iron door with a lever on the outside. And I'm also going to do some actual iron bars here. Because they match. They fit. That way we can see in without actually looking in. And they can see out. It also lets it light through. And this one on the side, this corner one, I'm doing a really big iron bar wall. If doors lined up with iron bars a little better, I would have done more doors, or more iron bars. But they don't. And I was originally going to do end rods, but because of the way they stack up, they still have that thick base. I didn't. If you line them up and they got rid of that base, I would have used them so much more. But they don't. And I'm putting little cauldrons in for like toilets. And then I'm playing with beds. I wanted, like, in my head in a jail cell you usually see bunk beds. And they're on like little jits out of the wall. And that's what I was picturing when I did this. It looks really weird, but I'm happy with it. I also opened all the doors so I don't get trapped inside. Alright. Everyone gets a light. Everyone gets a line of lights. And I do line it up with the door. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I didn't do polish, so the thing about polished andesite is it's individual blocks, so like they all have a border, and it can look really pretty, but that's not what I wanted for this. I wanted a continuous wall, so we used unpolished andesite. I think I'm just inside making sure everything's lit up inside. And because of the iron bars themselves, I didn't need to put any lights in that hallway. Alright, let's work on the rest of this. So I want a window, like a little ticket window. So we're gonna have our guy on this side. You can sit here and talk to people who come in and tell them all the cool guardy things, or pay bail. It's probably paying bail. It's most likely someone coming to pay bail. But yeah, though I do model this off of like quote unquote movie police stations. I am picturing this more of like a militia guardhouse. I actually was thinking a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Hot Fuzz as I was building this, to be honest. It's kind of funny. I also put a fence in there. I don't remember why. I like it though. But yeah. So those are the two things I took a lot of inspiration from in my brain, and I didn't look up pictures. I just did memory. But in activity, I'm pretty sure this is going to function more like medieval night guards. Well, you have kicked a chicken. You must die. But I do give them all their own, all the little desks of detectives. They all get a little lectern. I'm going to give them a computer with the observers, which is my new favorite computer monitor. And I'm going to fight the observers. Everyone gets a painting. Alright, now here. We're going to go back and fix this man's desk because it's bothering me. Because he needs a computer too. Right, carpet, because I don't know why. I don't know why I felt like putting carpet down. I just did. Alright. Go play in the locker room. I'll fix that window first, actually. Alright. So the locker room. I wanted them all to have their own individual locker and have an actual, like, opening door for the locker. So what I went with is a barrel. There's an end run on top to make it look like a coat hanger. And then I put a door in front of each one with a space in between them. So you can open individual doors and see your little locker. And then I put a bench in with a carpet on it to make it look like you could put your stuff on to get ready. Change your clothes and shit. Now we gotta fix this front room. I think it's the last room, really. Come on. I was thinking of composters. I decided to go with the pot dead leaf. I did put jungle in there originally, and I decided against it. But I went with pot leaves. I do love my pot leaves. And then I moved this door over so I can continue my corner of pot leaves. Gotta love pot leaves. And I did do too high. I had to shave them down because I realized the roof is actually really short in here. It is a very tiny building. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it being like a squat little building. I'm just using fill commands. It just makes my life easier. I can't do them on the inside just because it's just such a short space. It would waste my time to do so. And then I changed those full blocks to slabs to give a feeling of an individual block being able to place there, even though it's two halves. Alright. Fix this wall again. And we gotta light it up. And trog lights are directional. So I make sure to play with that directions. It's go! And a lot of this doesn't need extra lighting. Like, I do make that line continuous. I should have continued that in the other room that I can't remember the name of. And then I made a little table. I wanted to put like a stack of newspapers or something, and I realized the iron pressure plate probably was the best decision for that. It worked. Alright, we finished the outside. Kinda. Let's figure this out. I want a little cubby. I want a little entryway. Little roofed entryway on these two doors. And I did put some dirt down because I was having trouble with this. Because this is over a ledge. There is a hole below us. And I just decided to go with like the polished andesite. It looks nice, it works, it's functional. And I'm also going to rim the roof. We're going to do another flat roof because I've just got such odd shapes here. The flat roofs work, they look nice. I can work with them. And then we got more cobbled deep slate for the outside roof because it looks like asphalt. It looks like asphalt. And it's just a lot of me filling this in. I changed direction a few times, but it's just covering it up. And these are the lower slabs, so nothing can spawn up here, even though there's no light. I did debate on putting some more air conditioner units, like I have on top of the library, and it was very tempting. But because we're already on a half block on the outside, I decided against it. Then we got some lamps, need light. And then I put that one too low, so I had to fix that. Now the outside, I walked around a bit. I was thinking of doing some graffiti wall, but I didn't. Alright, let's do a quick tour. The outside is very bland. When we eventually get more buildings, get more pathing, get more decoration, we'll come back and decorate a lot of them. I know we did the bakery and the leather worker and some of the others, but for the most part, we don't need to. Here's our front room. Just a nice little room. Go into the actual office. You have your little desk where the guy who mans the desk is. The guards room where we change. There's the cubbies. I like them. I'm glad how they turned out. We've got the desk space with their little computers. I even put sea pickles down so they look like cups. Our little conference room thing. And now we've got the jail cells. Not much to see in here. It's a lot of empty. I expect this to be filled with mobs, players who've been bad. They can easily break out. You can punch through andesite and iron bars. It just takes a while with your fist. But if you're in there, you've probably been a bad bunny. And you've probably been put in adventure mode. Alright. That is faithful with the guardhouse. Alright, it's facts. Pure VD Crafts facts. Again, I love andesite. Andesite looks great in most texture packs. And the asphalt roof looks fantastic. Alright, let's go inside. Let's see how it looks like inside. Again, I haven't updated it. I did check. It still hasn't updated unless you are a supporter. And I don't have extra money to support them as much as I would love to. We've got our little window. I am happy with that. We've got our little cubbyhole rooms. Definitely do question with amounts of drugs. And our little desk space. You can see the sea pickles there for cups. Our interrogation room. Interrogation room. I'm still a bit sick, so my words are bad. And we've got in here. It's great. It's fantastic. I love the way the floor melds. It's just so good. Look at that. Got our little windows you can see outside if you want. Everyone has a window except for this weird inner corner stall and the drunk tank. And there we go. Look at that. Alright, our next texture pack is the Alacri, however you want to pronounce this. And I don't know, man. This texture pack, the more I see it, the more I use it, the more it grows on me. It still has certain blocks I don't like. Gravel is one of them. Iron bars is another. But otherwise, it's a good texture pack. Like, look at this. Leaves are give or take. Fantastic little waiting area. It's very wide. It's very empty. Got our little office. Our guard room. I like their end rods, but I also hate them. Our office space. Again, our sea pickle cups. And the directional blocks on slabs and stairs hurt me, though. I just swapped directions. We got our cells. Iron bars are a little weird. But again, the cobbled floor looks great. Andesite in this pack also looks very concrete-y. And it's got just enough texture that it looks fantastic. The beds I start to hate. Starting to hate these beds on the raised platform I have, but it's what I have. Also, carpet looks weird. Alright, here's our waiting room again. Let's check out our next texture pack. My most hated texture pack ever now. Tooniverse. What did they do to my andesite? It's so dark. That was just a dark building of sad. They made my light gray building a dark building of sad. It looks good though still. The lanterns are fantastic. It looks nice in here. The pots and pots are questionable. Like, look at this. It's fantastic. Oh, I just realized the andesite has little breaks in it. Look at that. Bees! It's not the worst. Man, spruce is very red. And I like the iron bars and doors. I do like this look. It makes it look like prison. Why is the water purple? That's questionable. How many... Why do Minecraft characters have purple Wii? I don't know. But it seems they have purple Wii. This is a very colorful texture pack, and yet they made andesite so dark and icky. It's not bad though. Like, look at that. Still makes me happy. I'm still happy with this build. It's a very simple build. And our last one is Coven, where everything is brown. Very brown. Even my deep slate is brown. Why is everything... Why does that look like more like gravel than the gravel did? That looks more like gravel than the gravel did. Why? Alright, it still looks good though. Like, the mahogany doors are very nice. Everything in here is pretty. It looks good. I'm happy with it. That just looks like a sewer plate. We're playing Labyrinthine now in the Fog City map where we have to find a sewer plate. Alright. Guard room. Still, everything's very bland and brown now. But I'm okay with this. It looks good. It looks great. They even changed the lever to match. Alright. I'm happy with this. And the iron bars definitely look better. See the door? Door is questionable. But the iron bars definitely look better. Alright, I'm happy with this. I would say this is a good build. It wouldn't make the top 5 in my opinion. Definitely wouldn't make the bottom 5 though. Just a good, it's middle of the road. It's not good, it's not bad. It's just there. Anyway, that was our little guardhouse. It's very bland on the outside. We might add a window later for that bigger room right there on the back. Who knows? When we do all the path touch-ups and the end of Dave touch-ups. But there's our little city. Don't forget to come in tomorrow when we do our next expansion, our next build. It's gonna be way over here. We're going to take out the side of the blacksmith in the back of the school. I don't want to put a road in there. I want to keep that quite close as a whole little district. So we're gonna just scooch it up so that even if we get through there, it's gonna be a small alley. But till next time, tomorrow on day 19, we'll see you then. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye now, folks.